Hi guys, I have another Copic coloring and card tutorial for you today. We are going to calling Wishing Charlie and we're using this paper from the Graphic 45 Botanical Tea collection. I'm going to use both sides. And I just want to remind you that there's a DT call for little blue button stamps out right now. It ends the 1st of August and I do recommend try out. Come and become a part of the team. But let's start coloring. Now I got her all cut out and we're ready to assemble the card. I have put her on foam squares and then I have laid her on my foam square pad just so that she doesn't get stuck everywhere. But we're gonna make the card. We're gonna start with the card base. I have a piece of basil marshmallow and I'm gonna cut that down at 5.5. So I have two ordinary size A2 cards in the end. To make the cards, I'm just gonna score them at 4.25. We're only gonna use one, but when my basil is only there to make card bases, so I usually make a couple of card bases at the same time and then I lay them at the side so that I always have a white card base to take. So 2 card bases, but we're gonna use one, as I said. And then we are going to start doing our mats. That is going to be 5 3/8. 5 3/8. That's how wide it's gonna be. And then we're gonna do this at 4 1/8, leaving a 1/16 of an inch border all around. We're gonna cut this down so that we get the flowers as the main pattern. So we're gonna cut that down to 4 and then we cut that down to 5 1/4. Then we have this with the mat. Then we are going to use this pink cardstock. We're actually going to have a strip going down here, and it's actually going to be a very thin strip. I'm going to see. I think we're going to have it at 1/2 inch. Yeah. No, we put it at 3/4 inch. We cut that down to 5 1/4. So we're gonna have going like that. I think I'm actually gonna continue with the green. So we're gonna cut this down to 7/8, which is 1/8 bigger than our previous strip. So then we have this, like that. That's actually what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have a sentiment, and I think I'm gonna do the sentiment on green cardstock because it's easier. On pink cardstock because you can see it better. So we're gonna first stamp the sentiment and then we're gonna cut it out. We're gonna build our own sentiment, sort of. I want a happy birthday, and I have a birthday that I really like in the Love This Sentiment, which is this birthday here. But the happy is a very blocky happy, and with all the pink and the flowers I want some more of a girly happy, so I'm gonna use this happy from the Happy Stamp set. And then I'm just setting them up the way I want to, and I want it to be a little bit shifted in here. Then I just pick it up and I have my own sentiment. And you can do that with any stamp sets that you have, and this is why I love having a lot of sentiment stamp sets, because you can do so much with them. So I'm gonna stamp this in VersaFine Onyx Black, and I'm stamping it a bit in because I want it to have a tail. Like that. Then we're going in with our cutter again, and we're going to cut this down. I'm actually going to cut it full length, and it's going to be 7/8 of an inch. Just cut that off there. Then we take the green one, because I think I want the green one to border it. And as it was 7/8, I'm gonna take the green one and make it 1 inch. And then I get the 16th border on that too. I am going to cut this down, as this is much longer than 4 inches. I'm going to cut the side I want sharp first. Now we're going to measure the rest into 4. So I have that in 4, and then I'm going to take this green and we're going to measure that to 4 1/8. That. Now we can put our card together. So I start with the base layers. That was a little bit crooked. I have cut this a little bit crooked, but you can always try to get it as straight as you can, so the border gets a little bit better. Then we're going to do this layer. And as I suspected, I forgot a little bit of glue there. So, paper is pliable. You can do it a little bit how you want to with it. Then we're doing this. Again, put in some more glue tape on. Glue tapes is what I love using for all my cards. It's easy to put on, it's fast, and you don't have paper all over the place. See, we're gonna actually put this a little bit higher so it has a little bit of a dimension. That. And then we're going to put her on. She's going in here. Like that. I'm going to put this onto a card. Now you could probably put a lot of flowers and ribbons and stuff on this, but I like my cards pretty clean and simple, so I'm gonna leave it at this. And I hope you like my card. If you do, please thumbs it up. It means a lot to me. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I'll see you later. Bye!